Go, Jocelyn.
Nawala ako.
Batiin mo sila. Good evening. Welcome to Flip Chat and Chill. Come on.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Flip Chat and Chill, where we get to know each other po. Our topic for tonight is how to determine if a potential client is the right fit for you.
Excellent. Good job. Good job, Jocelyn. Good job. All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Flip Chat and Chill, where we get to bring people to talk about the ins, the outs, the ups and downs, the good, the bad, and the beautiful of freelancing. And as our intern for tonight says, our topic is how to determine if a potential client is the right fit for you. You see, ladies and gentlemen, laging character natin itong naituro sa atin is when we apply for a job, sila itong magde-decide if we are the right fit for their company. Ito, parang nai-instill na sa utak natin na ganyan. Yung parang mag-a-adjust tayo, we are going to be measured, we are going to be judged by the hiring manager whether we are a good fit for their company. Yan lagi ang tinuturo sa atin. Ang kaso, pagdating dito sa freelancing, ladies and gentlemen, kailangang hindi ko naman sinasabing baliktarin natin, but this relationship goes both ways. So parang ano ba? Parang ang tanong is, okay, crush kita, pero crush mo ba ako? Or, okay, crush mo ako, pero ang tanong, crush ba kita? See, ladies and gentlemen, di ba, napagdaanan naman natin yan sa buhay natin. Unless if you are minors, but napagdaanan naman natin yan sa buhay natin, right? And that also applies to our careers as freelancers, especially sa inyong mga nagsisimula pa lang. I want you to develop this character, ladies and gentlemen, where you get to assess your client if they are a good fit for you. See? Oh, naku, si Rose kanina pa bising-bising inaayos niya ang setup niya. Sige lang, Rose, take your time. We are going to take it a little slow for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, kasi medyo gusto kong i-emphasize ng panel natin kung ano ang dapat na i-absorb ng mga audiences with regards to filtering out our clients. Pag minsan kasi, ladies and gentlemen, sa sobrang gutom natin at desperasyon natin, pumapayag na tayo kahit sige na, client, hire me please. Kasi, wala na akong maipapakain sa pamilya ko. Pero ang problema dyan, ladies and gentlemen, pag hindi natin finifilter, pag hindi natin pinipili ang clients natin para sa atin, maya-maya, may mapapansin kang ugali niya na hindi mo gusto. And then after 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, sasabihin mo na, paano ako aalis dito without burning bridges? Inis na ako sa client na ito. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Syempre kung po pwede iwasan natin yung mga ganyan dahil hindi yan magandang sakit sa ulo Sakit sa ulo yan na parang instead of pushing ourselves to success, dinidelay natin dahil nag-aaksaya lang tayo ng panahon. Now, let me go to Carlo Medina. First of all, Mr. Carlo, could you please introduce yourself? Who are you and why should I be interested?
Hi, everyone. My name is Carlo. I'm actually from Santa Rosa, Laguna. And I'm currently a virtual assistant. I work for a VA agency, actually, in the UK. So we are also looking for VAs. So maybe for those who want to look us up later, I'll be giving the links as well. So yun po, I've been doing it for the past almost 5 years. And ayun po. Nice. Thank you for letting me be here.
Oh yeah, you are very, very welcome here. And I'm so glad that we have another coach here in Flip Chat and Chill para naman makuha ko ang point of view other than so that I won't sound like I'm preaching to the choir, right? Gusto ko naman ang point of view ng iba. So from you, Carlo, do you agree that we have to filter out our clients before we even apply for their job openings?
Yes, of course po. Actually, yun nga, I am on both sides. I've been on both sides, meaning I've been the hiring manager as well. So alam ko po yung side nung client when it comes to hiring a VA. And of course, if it's a business and you're part of the business, the top priority is to look for what's best for the business. Pero I like the topic that you said na ito nga we're trying to gauge kung pag mag-a-apply tayo, is it a perfect fit for us? So akin po talaga kailangan natin tingnan din 'yon kasi if it's not a good fit in the first place, hindi talaga siya mag-work out. So ang nangyayari usually is mag-a-apply ka and then bigla na lang mawawala yung VA. So I'm sure
Mm.
you've experienced that po na sobrang bigla na lang nawawala and because it's online, Filipinos tend to think na okay lang na mawala na lang tayo na parang bula. Which is sana wag yun mangyari kasi mahirap po talaga na pangalagaan yung pangalan ng isang tao lalo na sa online community. So pag nawala ka na lang as a VA kasi nga hindi fit sa yung work initially. So yun yung ang daming reasons actually. So maganda talaga na i-gauge mo rin kung okay yung company na yun sa'yo. Pero syempre kung baguhan ka pa lang, nagsa-start ka pa lang, yun nga yung mahirap sa umpisa. So andyan sila coach nga para mag-guide kayo
Mm.
siguro through that process. So yun pa.
I like that. I like that. Ayan, no, ladies and gentlemen, should you encounter troubles, difficulties in filtering out your potential client, pwede kayong magtanong sa coach ninyo, ladies and gentlemen. That is what that is why they are there to guide you, ladies and gentlemen. Ang purpose lang kasi ng pag-filter out, ladies and gentlemen, ng clients is for us. Kasi sabi nga may nasabi si Carlo about businesses and you're looking for nandito si Jake. You're looking for people who will help your own business. You see, ladies and gentlemen, what we preach commonly, halos lahat ng mga VA coaches, what we preach is you have to treat your career, your virtual assistance career as a business, your freelancing career as a business. You have to treat it like that. And kung meron kang business at maghahanap ka ng tao na mag-a-affect ng business mo, di ba pipiliin mo rin? Pipiliin mo rin kung sino ang mga magiging katsikahan mo, ka-associate mo, right? So if you happen to be this business who is promoting happiness and good vibes, alangan naman na ang pipiliin mong partner mo is somebody who always rants, yung lagi na lang puros mga negativity na lang ang pinapakita, right? Hindi kayo magma-match. So that is what parang if you will be able to think that way, then that is good. Amor, let me go to you. Is there any other way so that that newbies will think para ma-absorb nila yung character na dapat sila rin nagfi-filter out ng clients? Paki-unmute po.
For newbies, base ko na lang sa experience ko, okay? Dahil may experience direct to customers. So, ang ginawa ko, ina-apply ko yan sa online. And then, hindi ako masyadong marunong mag-filter out. So, ang ginagawa ko talaga is ina-accept ko yung client at nag-observe ako kung ano yung ebbs and flow ng client. So, bali, parang flexible, parang adaptable ang approach ko. So, dahil doon, nagkaroon ako ng experience kung paano talaga i-filter out yung mga clients na nag-invite sa akin, nag-offer ng job, ganun ang ginagawa ko before. So para sa akin, mabuti pa rin yung ma-experience mo true and true para magkaroon ka ng experience tapos magkaroon ka ng knowledge na oh, ganito pala yon, ganito pala yan. Ganito ang gagawin ko kasi ganito si client, ganito yung ugali ni client. Tapos at the same time, nag-aral din ako ng paano to handle clients. So, ayun, nadagdagan na naman yung knowledge experience ko. For me, sa akin lang, yun lang ang masasuggest ko para sa newbies.
Wow, so it all boils down to experience, which I like that Miss Amor mentioned that. By the way, Amor, could you please give us a little tidbits of who you are and why should I be interested?
Okay, I'm Amor from Cagayan de Oro. I've been in the freelancing business for 2 years, and then niche ko more on website technology build, and then marami na rin akong na-encounter na clients, and then na-adapt ko tapos na-develop yung flexibility ko. Yan.
Ooh, I love that. Na-develop ang flexibility mo. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you intend to become a successful freelancer, you have to be very, very flexible. Yan ang isa sa mga yan ang isa, ladies and gentlemen, sa hindi masyadong sinasabi sa inyo. You have to be flexible, meaning to say, dapat listo kayong mag-adjust. Listo kayong mag-adjust. Kasi, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to start your career as a general virtual assistant, general yan, ang daming mga ipapagawa sa inyo. Just like Jocelyn right now, itong intern natin for tonight, and it's her second time, kaya nag-iisip ako ng mas mahirap pa na challenges na pwede kong ibigay sa kanya para naman may silbi itong internship niya, because she already tried it once. Alangan naman na itong second time wala siyang bagong matututunan, di ba? So there, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you have to be ready for what you don't expect that could happen. Thank you very much for that, Miss Amor. Jing, nakahabol si Miss Jing. Although I already know who you are, and I think some of our audiences also know who you are. Kindly introduce yourself quickly.
Yes, my name is Jing. I've been freelance writer since 2013, and as of late, I've been involved in creating content for YouTube as well, for my own YouTube channel. It serves as a portfolio and also as another source of income, kasi yung sa panahon ngayon na hindi lang writing skills yung kakailanganin din ngayon yung marunong ka magsulat ng script for your own podcast or your own videos. And nauso pa naman yung podcast research one time. So,
Yes.
and that's how I can describe myself the quickest.
Yan. Ladies and gentlemen, mind you, Jing started her career as a writer. She started her career as a writer. So to those of you who think becoming a general VA is to know a heck of a lot of skills, sometimes hindi. Kasi sayang ang oras natin. Para sa akin, if you want to study, if you want to learn, yes, go ahead and learn. We have courses here that we offer. Pero if you already have the skills that you can use, why not use it? Why not go and seek out for jobs out there? Si Jing, nagsimula siya as a writer alone, and she climbed up from there. Ang dami na niyang in-experiment ng mga niches to this day. So let me go to a question, Miss Jing. So developing flexibility ang nasabi ni Amor that stood out for me. But one of the biggest problems of this topic for tonight, sabi nga, filter your potential client. How can you determine if a potential client is the right fit for you? The problem with this topic, Jing, is a lot of the newbies, especially Filipinos Filipino tayo mahiyain tayo. Wala tayong lakas loob, wala tayong kapal mukha. Kasi for sure, sasabihin niyo na ang kapal naman ng mukha nitong pipili-pili pa siya ng client niya. You might be saying that to yourself, ladies and gentlemen, which para sa akin, that is something that you need to get rid of. How Jing, how can we, convince ourselves that we are enough to determine if a potential client is the right fit for us?
We need to remember this, to borrow an analogy from a fairy tale. You will kiss several frogs before you meet your prince. Mhm. Makakarami ka muna ng wag namang magkakulugong muna sa labi 'no, bago ka makahanap ng papakasalan 'no, gano'n. Which is weird for me to say since I'm not married. Pero kumbaga yung makakailang I'd like to apologize for the fly, nilangaw yung camera. Anyway, as I was saying na makakailang clients ka muna bago mo eventually ma-experience na makahanap ng the one, yung client na magtatagal sa'yo. And then eventually malalaman mo kung sino yung makaka-collab mo later on. Yung iba ex-deal, yung iba finally yung nakapagbayad sa'yo. Pero thankfully, yung mga nakasundo ko na clients is the moment na they realize you are coming from a place of help, yeah, I will help you with your website. I will provide the content, and then we can help you reach your message to your audience in the best way possible, in the way that they understand best. Kaya kumbaga halimbawa na lang dun sa YouTube channel ko, yung iba siyempre may mga nanonood na din naman na Pilipino sa akin na nagre-request sa akin, ah, "Miss Jing, puwede mag-Tagalog ka naman dun sa ibang mga video mo, tinutugo na yung ilong namin." Like, ayun, nilalagyan ko naman ng Tagalog yung mga video ko kasi siyempre market value or kumbaga market
Yes.
demands yung you also have to cater to where the demand is. Kaya lang ang nangyayari is nakikita ko yung ibang videos ko na umaabot ng 1,000, mahirap maka-1,000 views. At the same time siyempre thankful na ako may umabot ng 800 views sa ibang video ko. Kumbaga English yung ibang mga videos ko and maraming nanonood. So of course, thankful ako na kahit paano is it's counted as a view. I catered to an audience that needed the content that I provide, and I succeeded in providing it to them, ayun. So paano ko maire-relate yun sa answer ko is most of the time is it's less about you and more about the client or your target audience if you don't view it as a client for now, na audience muna, and then abangan mo sino yung magugulat ka na lang mag-super chat sa'yo ng $50 ganyan, oh.
Ayan, ladies and gentlemen, piliin nyo kasi. Piliin ninyo ang target market ninyo. These are strategies that you need to internalize, ladies and gentlemen, kasi we are trying to help you protect yourselves. You need to protect yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, from future headaches. Kapag kasi hindi kayo fit, yun, yung malaking example yung sinabi ni Carlo na baka hindi nyo kaya na mag-quit. Baka hindi nyo kaya na i-turn down si client. Kasi ugali natin yan eh. Hindi, sa sobrang mahiyain tayo, sa sobrang lack of confidence, tumatakbo na lang tayo, nagtatago na lang tayo, bigla tayong nagdi-disappear. This is something that Carlo emphasized already. Ladies and gentlemen, hanggang ngayon, yan pa rin ang image natin as Filipino freelancers worldwide. Worldwide yan. Pangalan natin yan. Di ba tayo nahihiya? Di ba kayo nahihiya? No, yan ang isang malaking pangalan natin. Instead of excellent yet cheap freelancers, hindi. Ang pangalan natin, ang brand natin as Filipinos is we just suddenly disappear. Yan. One of the reasons why is because yun nga, you later on realize that the two of you are not going along well. Yung hindi kayo fit. Pinipilit mo na lang ang sarili mong nakangiti sa client mo. Hindi alam ng client mo na kung pwede lang sanang saksakin mo na yung client mo. I've had that kind of client before. I've had that kind of client before na yung parang while I was editing her videos, talagang nag-cringe ako because I don't like her jokes, I don't like her sense of humor, I don't like her the persona that she was showing on camera. Whenever we are talking during meetings or during the interview, okay naman siya, matino siyang kausap, very professional. Pero pagdating sa videos niya na ini-edit ko, it is so different from what I expected na parang, hindi ko type. So what did I do? I had to cut it off. Kayo na hindi makapalang mukha, magdi-disappear kayo. Right? So something that we need to develop, ladies and gentlemen, is confidence within ourselves. Confidence within ourselves para matrust natin ang sarili natin to show ourselves to our clients that we are experts. Kasi alam ko, marami sa inyo itong mga nahihiya, kaya ayaw ninyong i-filter itong ayaw nyong tanggihan si client. Ayaw nyong sabihin kay client na, you know what, I'm sorry because we are not a good fit. Ayaw nating sabihin ng ganyan kasi parang feeling mo ang kapal naman ng mukha mo. Wala ka pa nga client eh. Hindi ka pa nga nakapag-client eh. Tumatanggi ka na ng client. Gusto mo ba ng client ngayon na magsisisi ka after 2 weeks at panibagong problema na naman at mag-iisip ka kung paano ka makikipag-break sa client mo? Gusto mo ba yung ganon? Or would you rather say no right for now? Kasi for now naman eh. Hindi naman yun forever na no eh. Who knows kung mag-iiba ang aura ni client tapos in the future you will meet again. And who knows kung kailangan ka niya talaga and si client mismo itong mag-a-adjust. Right? So usually yung no natin is for now. Ang tanong doon, kaya nyo ba? Kaya nyo bang mag-turn down ng client? And one thing that you need to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, in order to be able to have that character of turning clients down, is to have complete confidence in your skills. So let me ask the panel. Carlo, let me start with you. How does one have more confidence in their skills so that they will be able to face the client as an expert of their own skills?
Hirap sagutin po naman.
Sorry. Sorry.
Ang hirap sagutin for a newbie's perspective kasi nga
Mm.
yun lagi yung challenge sa atin na kapag bago yung pinapasok natin. Pero I'd like to share what I always tell kung sino pa yung mga kino-coach namin na your previous experiences, you can use that already as a VA. Kasi ang nagiging problema natin, feeling natin or as a freelancer. So, what do I mean by that? So for example, you're a nurse by profession and you want to be a freelancer and you want to be a virtual assistant, let's say. So, magugulat ka na lang kung ikaw yung nurse na newbie ka, hindi mo alam pala, marami palang niche na pwede ka. So for
Mm-mm.
example, you can I'm sure everyone's aware naman here in the panel na there are medical VAs na tinatawag or
Mm-mm.
so it's a requirement that you have a background in the medical field. So parang doon pa lang meron ka ng edge eh. So yun yung lagi ko sinasabi sa mga kino-coach ko. There's no specific person na walang experience. Unless talagang baby ka pa lang, 'di ba? So what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying is, bottom line is, you need to highlight your strengths instead of showing your weaknesses when you're trying to apply. So that is what I always say. So parang so in answering your question, paano mo ba mafi-filter 'yon? So focus on your strengths or kung ano yung gusto mong mangyari. Kung wala ka pang alam, pero ano ba yung hilig mo? So, ano ba yung hilig mo? For example, mahilig ka mag-post sa Facebook, okay naman yung grammar mo, magaling ka mag-Canva or magaling ka mag-design, kahit basic PowerPoint. So, parang yun yung, pwede mong yun yung umpisa mo. Parang, sabi nga ni ma'am kanina, experience pa rin talaga yung makakapagturo sa'yo kung paano ma-filter yung mga yon. Pero, you already have that previous experience. So use that. So for example,
Mm-mm.
nagtrabaho ka na, call center agent ka, security guard ka. I've coached a security guard, believe me, sa lahat po ng nakikinig ngayon. And it's really not, it's not something na dahil yun yung previous work mo and freelancing is not for you. No. It's really it depends on your mindset and kung ano talaga yung gusto mong ma-achieve and i-highlight. So, in filtering clients naman, siguro ang magandang gawin talaga is siguro i-filter mo muna kung ano yung strength mo and ano yung hilig mo. Doon papasok ngayon yung kung gusto mo talaga yung work na yun or kung tatagal ka. Kasi kung hindi mo siya gusto, alam naman natin lahat, 'di ba? Kung hindi mo siya gusto, hindi ka talaga tatagal. Wala talagang mangyayari.
Yeah.
Kahit sobrang pilitin mo, it will never work. So, yun lang po siguro yung um, ma-share ko.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Amor, let's piggyback to what Carlos says na you have to focus on your strengths, sabi niya. Being an being somebody who mentioned that you get to learn as you go through experience. Nasabi nga ni Carlo kanina na ang mahirap is to look at the newbie's perspective. Think back para sa mga para sa mga nagsisimula pa lang. How can somebody how can somebody figure out kung ano yung expertise nila? Nakamute ka ulit.
Sorry.
There you go.
Pasensya na.
It's okay.
Parang nahihirapan nata ako. Okay, based lang sa sa na-experience ko. Of course, as a newbie before, nahirapan din akong hanapin yung niche na gusto ko. Niche na gusto ko na it's fun to do or having fun working on it. Pero along the way, madidiscover mo yung yung gusto mong gawin. So, more on, as Carlos said, more on experience talaga. Tapos, and I also want to share na being aware para sa sarili mo, being aware of yourself, or self-awareness, importante pa rin yun kung mag-start ka ng freelancing. Kasi, if nagpa-practice ka ng self-awareness, alam mo yung weakness mo, tapos alam mo yung strength mo. Tapos, dyan, i-base mo yan sa maging prospect client mo. So, for me, self-awareness really, really, really helps talaga kung nag-filter out ka sa mga clients. And then, regarding sa expertise, yun lang talaga ang masasabi ko eh. along the way, discover mo talaga. Discover mo yung
I like that.
gusto mong gawin. Yes.
I like that. I like that. I still like that. You see, ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why we get to study. Kaya tayo kumukuha ng mga courses natin, kaya tayo nag-internship, kaya tayo nagpa-practice kasi may mga ginagawa tayo eh. May ginagawa tayo. For example, pagdating sa courses namin, we give you exercises. With those exercises, doon mo naman magkakaroon ka na ng experience. That alone gives you experience. That alone will let you know if you like this task, if you like some specific niche. You see? At tapos kapag sa internship naman, mas lalo naman may expose ka na naman sa medyo rigorous na ang pagiging intern kasi I believe sa mga internships kasi they will pressure you. They will give you as much as possible the worst case scenario of a specific niche and how you could cope up with it. So that is already an experience, ladies and gentlemen. Katulad nito, itong si Jocelyn, ang daming mga pasingit na nangyayari in the background actually na inaasikaso ni Jocelyn. So there, she gets experience, and that is where she will learn if those tasks are something that she likes to do kahit na nape-pressure siya? Ang tanong ko sa inyo, ladies and gentlemen, is kilala nyo ba ang sarili ninyo? Kilala nyo ba ang sarili ninyo as an income generator? Kasi pag sinabi natin, kilala mo ba ang sarili mo, that is so general, right? Pero kilala ba ninyo ang sarili ninyo as an income generator? Do you know your value? Value, ibig sabihin, ano ang pwede mong makuha out of the things that you can do. So medyo malalim yan, medyo malalim na iisipin yan kasi ano ba ang meron sa'yo na pwede mong pagperahan? That is your value, ladies and gentlemen. Gaano ka ba kagaling? Yun sana tatanungin ko kay Amor kanina, pero ipapasa ko na lang kay Jing. Gaano ka ba kagaling sa skill mo? Do you know your skills? Do you know how good you are at your skills? Do you know the value of your skills? Do you know the value of the level of your skills? Kasi kung hindi mo alam yung mga yan, ladies and gentlemen, ang mangyayari sa'yo is the typical, bigyan niyo ako ng trabaho, gagawin ko na ang lahat, mabigyan niyo lang ako ng trabaho. Ang problema doon, ladies and gentlemen, nag-freelancing ka pa. Right? Nag-freelancing ka pa. To be a freelancer is for you to be in charge of your own self, of your own career. And with that, demands great responsibility of determining your skills whether you have great value or not to a specific client. Ang tanong ko kay Miss Jing, bibigyan ko siya ng medyo mahirap kasi kilala ko si Jing eh. pag kilala ko, binibigyan ko na mahirap. How can you determine if you are magaling sa particular skill mo? You, for example, you are a writer. When were you able to say, magaling pala akong magsulat?
I can say that I can write good if I can combine 2 articles in 1 article depending on the specifications of the client. Kasi kahit na may skills ka, hindi ka naman nakikinig sa kung ano yung kailangan ng client para sa business niya. Hindi ka rin makakaulit. Kumbaga, gusto mo ng repeat business, unahin mo muna kung anong gusto niya, and then i-apply mo yung sa tingin mong makakaganda dun sa article. Same thing that I apply to editing videos as well when you have so much material to work on pero gusto mong mag-highlight ng isang point of view or ng isang topic, you'd like to limit it. If you can limit it to 2 minutes or perhaps more than 8 minutes kasi yun naman yung two types of term limits or time limits pala na magagamit sa sa YouTube. Sa YouTube pa lang yung kumbaga na-research ko so far na pag yung alam mo yung specifications, alam mo yung limits, and alam mo kung paano laruin yung limits mo depending on what really attracts your target audience, then you will accomplish the job. And most of the time, the best way to check if you are good at what you are doing is check the results. How many views? How many super chats kung sakali? And which one can offset the other? Minsan, pag naparami ng super chat, ma-offset na yung ibang views. Ganun yon. At saka yung sinasabi na repeat business, you uploaded a video today, you uploaded a video tomorrow, you uploaded the video the day after. Consistent ba yung pasok ng views? Yun.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. To determine you really need to look at your results. Kaya nga, ladies and gentlemen, nandito tayo. That's why we have Flip. That's why we have our group. For you to look for a buddy, for you to showcase your talent sa group page natin. You can actually say, what can you say about this? Worth it ba? Okay ba? Okay na ba itong ginagawa ko? You can do that. We are free to do that. And for the students also, meron naman tayong system na buddy system where you can ask your classmate for them to assess your work kung gusto ninyo. That is something that we have. You can do a lot, ladies and gentlemen, for you to determine kung okay na ang work ninyo. Ang problema ko sa karamihan sa atin, ladies and gentlemen, ito in most cases, we Filipino freelancers are the first ones who reject ourselves. In most cases, lagi natin sinasabi, ay wala akong alam. Although may alam ka, sinasabi natin, ay wala akong alam dyan. Paano na? Paano yan? Or yung insecurities mo lalabas, ay wala, hindi pa ako nakapagtapos ng high school, hindi ko alam yan. Paano yan? Whereas, ladies and gentlemen, sabi nga ni Carlo, wala sa atin, tayo mga adults, wala sa atin itong walang experience. There is always something out there that you can do, that you can make money out of. And I like what Miss Jing said, kasi yung flexibility na nabanggit ni Miss Amor applies to what Miss Jing said, na kahit na gaano ka kagaling, if you do not know how to listen to your client's demands and requests for you to, walang mag-hire sa'yo. Kaya nga flexible. You have to be flexible. Kasi kung meron kang, if for example, sa imagery, if you like the color red, but your client wants your red to be yellow, for example, then you have to adjust. Because they're the clients. They're the ones who are paying for your talent, right? They're the ones who are paying for your skills. So all you have to do is swap it. Kailangan kang maging flexible kung ganyan, ladies and gentlemen. Kahit gaano ka nga kagaling, if you do not adjust for your clients, ayun. Now, let's connect this to determining if a potential client is the right fit for you, ladies and gentlemen. Ang pinakamahalaga dito is for you to gain enough confidence so that you will be able to say, okay, I am skilled enough to know if our relationship is going to work. Okay? Lahat ng sinabi ng mga panel dito is to assess your own skill, to have to know yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Yun lahat ang tema nila Whether you need a coach, whether you need experience, or whether you are going to assess yourself by yourself, you still need to know your own skills. You still need to have confidence in your skills. Ang kaso, yan talaga ang napakalaking problema natin as Filipino freelancers. The confidence to say that, okay, deserve ko na pumili ng client. And at the same time nga, eto, nagugutom tayo dahil nagtataasan na ang presyo, halos araw-araw nagtataasan na ang presyo, right? Kaya nagiging desperate tayo. Pag minsan, when we are competing against time, ladies and gentlemen, we throw caution out of the air. Yeah. Pwede ka pa ring tumayo na prideful na sasabihin mo na i-filter ko pa rin ang client ko. Ladies and gentlemen, you know why? Pagdating sa rates, mahihirapan kang makipag-negotiate kapag hindi fit si client sa'yo. Kasi kung lagi na lang na ikaw itong kailangang mag-adjust para maging fit sa company ni client, para kay client, then ikaw itong mag-a-adjust ng rates mo rin. Ikaw itong mag-a-adjust ng rates mo. Gusto mo ba na $1 per hour ka lang? Because if you do not have confidence in your skills to say that, okay, mamimili ako ng client ko, chances are clients will smell that out of you and they will say, okay, I will only give you $1 per hour. Gusto niyo ba ng ganon? How can you have confidence in stipulating with your rates if you have no confidence at all at your skills? Ladies and gentlemen, so kung po pwede, sana, sinasabi namin sa inyo, kung po pwede, kailangang may confidence kayo para sabihin na, okay, ikaw na client, kailangan ganito ka rin para sa akin. Kasi kung hindi ka ganyan para sa akin, we are not a good fit. One example, paano na ang time? Ikaw, gusto mo ba kailangan bang flexi time para sa'yo? As a mother, for example, kailangan flexi time. Kasi kung hindi flexi time, kawawa yung mga anak mo. Right? Meron naman yung sa inyo, ito mga night owls. Gusto nyo sa gabi lang kayo nagtatrabaho kasi sa umaga tulog kayo. Me, for example. me. Gumagana ang utak ko sa gabi lang. Kaya usually, doon lang ako nagtatrabaho. Paano kung si client sabi niya no, I want you to work at 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pag sinabing ganon din, anong gagawin mo? Are you going to adjust? Pipilitin mo bang sarili mo? Or are you going to say, you know what, if you insist with that schedule, then I think we are not a good fit for each other. Ano? Ano bang pipiliin mo? So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask si intern, dahil mukhang kanina pa siya aligaga. Intern, naka-access ka na? Do you have access to StreamYard?
Okay na po.
Okay na. All right. So how about you give us some reminders of what it is to come next week?
Okay.
Alam mo, kaya ako salita ng salita kasi inaantay kong makita ko yung body language mo na ready ka eh. Kanina dapat nagtatanong ako sa panel pero hindi ko alam kung ready ka na o ano. Ano ba, ready ka na?
Naglalarga pa. Share screen.
Sige
Paramdam
lang.
ka.
Sige lang.
Gagalawin ko
By
na
the
po
way,
ba
ladies
yung
and
baso?
gentlemen. Sige, pakigalaw na ang baso. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, habang inaantay natin si Jocelyn na mag-plug. Standby lang kayo kasi I think may mga announcements ang panel natin that is good news to everybody. Kaya standby lang kayo, For now, let's look at our reminders for today. Jocelyn, sige na.
Okay po. Announcement po, and then sa September 21, 2022 po, Just Success by Miss Babysel Nacario. Medical biller love her job, but why did she quit to pursue freelancing? 6:30 p.m. po sa Wednesday na po yan. Manood po tayo at matuto sa kanya. And then, sa next Monday po, Flip Chat and Chill with our very own host, Sir Phoenix po. How to get more stuff done as a freelancer. And then, why VA Bootcamp? Kasi po, lifetime access na siya. And then, may solid support po from our group. May mga group din po ng students kung saan pwede po tayong magtanong pag may hindi po tayo naiintindihan sa ating lessons. It is composed of 3 packages po. The skills package, which is 1,990 po. Learn email management, calendar management, social media management, website management, transcription, office applications, internet research, and data entry. We also have accelerated package po where 7,990. Pwede din pong every 2 weeks for 6 weeks ang payment for 2,990. Accelerated package with proven best practices in getting hired, creating freelancing profiles and job cover letter templates, acing interviews, guidance and mentorship to help you get your first online job. We also have complete package po, accelerated lessons plus bonus courses plus monthly coaching call. Bonus courses, SEO, web design, email marketing, writing, FB ads, next level freelancing, lead generation, chatbot marketing, and time management for only 14,990. And then, pwede din pong every 2 weeks for 6 weeks, 5,490. Meron din po tayong individual courses starts at 1,490. Better English for online success, getting started with blogging. Meron din pong 2,990. Bookkeeping and QuickBooks for beginners, email marketing mechanics, freelance writing for beginners, SEO, the way Google likes it, social media for business, management and marketing, websites 101, WordPress and HTML, e-commerce virtual assistance, time management and productivity course. Kung mag-e-enroll po kayo, visit nyo lang po yung vabootcamp.ph/shop. Meron din po tayong next level freelancing courses, starts at 2,990, NLF 101, creating an irrefusable offer, NLF 102, obtaining high value clients, NLF 103, starting a freelance agency. May mga free courses din po tayo. Dito lang din po ako nagsimula. Virtual assistance, becoming an e-commerce virtual assistance, search engine optimization for beginners, social media management must knows, becoming a QuickBooks bookkeeper, intro to next level freelancing, email marketing for beginners, intro to lead generation, earn through writing, and better English. Ma-access po ito sa vabootcamp.ph/free courses. Yun lang po. Thank you for watching.
Excellent job. Excellent job, Jocelyn. I don't narattle si Jocelyn. Ayan.
Yan, pwede ka na
Ano to?
mag-YouTube.
Oo, kasi itong ginawa mong ito, it's actually something that you will be doing in YouTube, as in multitasking. Kaya mga former ESL tutors, malaki na ang training ninyo sa totoo lang sa ginagawa nyo sa ESL, multitasking while talking. Yan ang ginagawa sa YouTube. Yan ang ginagawa ni Jing. Ang dami, kung pwede nga lang sana maging pugita, no, ang daming galamay para lang kung ano-anong pindutin. That's how it works really. But don't be intimidated, ladies and gentlemen. Kung gusto niyo ng guidance, go check Jing out. By the way, may nagsabi na sabi nito, it seems, sabi ni Miller, it seems I really need to enroll the skills package for now. By the way, watching here from Iloilo. Hello po, Miller. You see, Miller, you can enroll the skills package if you want to. But somehow, feeling ko, mas makakalamang ka sa accelerated. Sa skills package kasi, it's all skills, right? Pero it's a different set of skills naman if you are going to learn how to stand out from Upwork, paano pakapasok sa Upwork, paano mag-stand out sa Upwork, paano magsulat ng cover letter. That is a different set of skills, Miss Miller. So if you're interested in that, kunin mo na ang accelerated para dire-diretso. But feel free to take skills if you want to. And I also encourage people to take our free courses. Sabi nga ni intern natin, doon siya nagsimula. Which I strongly encourage, ladies and gentlemen, for you to look at kasi hindi po pipitsugin ang mga free courses namin, ladies and gentlemen. So take a look at them. Yes, thank you very much, Miss Miller. Okay. Umikot muna tayo sa mga panel kasi first time nitong dalawa and nakakahiya kapag mag-overtime tayo ng sobra-sobra. By the way, panel, ugali ko pala na nag-overtime. Kaya kahit sinasabi nila na 6 to 7 ang flip chat and chill, actually pag minsan umaabot yan ng ewan. Pero nakakahiya sa inyo, kaya how about let me ask you, ano ang maisasagot ninyo sa topic natin for tonight? How can a freelancer, whether newbie man o hindi, determine if a potential client is the right fit for them? Do they have meron ba kayong maisasuggest na bullet list or criteria for them to use? Let me reverse the direction and start with Jing first.
Okay.
Nagulat si Jing.
Sorry naman, oo. May mga nire-replyan na comments. Anyway, okay. Yung pa rin yung tanong, no? Okay, how to determine if a client is the right for you? How to determine, well, you have to give it time, 1 month. Sometimes it takes a month kasi how many hours per day do you have to work with this client? And of course, how many days in a month do you end up working with that client? Kasi ang mangyayari niyan, makakatrabaho mo yung tao and 1 month pa lang marami ka nang madi-discover na hindi maganda. Yung iba ba tolerable, yung iba ano, gusto mo na siyang layasan or something or hintayin mo na ano, na alisin ka niya sa ano, i-terminate na niya yung contract niyo. Yung contract ang ite-terminate niya, hindi kayo. You know the difference.
Mm.
Tapos yung ano pa ba yung questions dito? You will know if a client is a right fit for you kasi satisfied ka sa ginawa mo, satisfied si client, and then may repeat business. Ayun,
Hmm.
alagaan mo na yung client na gano'n 'pag ano, 'pag umulit siya kasi remember na yung hindi lahat sa atin nakakakuha ng monthly or biannually or annual na ano na type ng client. Yung iba sa atin is
Mm.
project-based and tandaan niyo na 'pag nakaulit ka ng project, of course makakaulit ka ng bayad hanggang sa tuloy-tuloy na 'yan na you cater to the ano, to the client's needs, to the specifications, and then magtabi ka rin ng ano, ng stats for yourself to prove na ito yung ginawa ko, ito yung pinagawa mo sa akin, ito yung dami ng views, ito yung conversions na halimbawa na yung sa ibang social media platforms na ito yung dami ng sales na na-generate based on the number of clicks na nagawa dun sa social media campaign halimbawa. Yun yung ano, yung magiging bala ninyo just in case na ano, talagang nagdadalawang isip na si client na ano, na i-renew yung contract niyo. There are clients that are worth keeping and there are clients na 'pag sinabing, "I'm not renewing the contract." "Okey, bye." Eh, "Bye!" Gano'n banatan mo ng ganyan. Sorry, gano'n ako mag-goodbye. May mga pinapanood ako lately na ano, nako-cover ko sa ano, sa YouTube as of late na pati yung pananalita nila nahahawa ako minsan. So ayun,
Mhm.
you have to take into consideration na ano, it's not just about what you get in the end, it's also about what your client gets in the end. Kasi tulungan kayo diyan, eh, 'di ba? Yung mangyayari is makakaulit ka ng trabaho and then makakaulit ng kita si client. Pareho kayong kumita. Of course, kumita ka
Yeah.
kasi kumita si client. Kumita si client, may pambayad siya sa'yo. That's how you have to see how the sequence of things happens. It's a series of income generating events kumbaga. Yun po, thank you.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you have to try them out. Sometimes you have to try them out and see for yourself if they are a right fit for you. Kaya ladies and gentlemen, kailangang maghanda kayo. Kasi it's another skill to quit, to terminate the contract. It's another skill, ladies and gentlemen, to talk to your client and say goodbye without burning bridges. Again, ladies and gentlemen, paulit-ulit naming ine-emphasize yan, without burning bridges. You have to learn how to say goodbye na kahit na ang sama ng loob mo siguro sa client na yan, make sure na hindi masama ang loob niya sa'yo. Because it will bite you back pag masama ang loob niya sa'yo, ladies and gentlemen. So yun, I like what Miss Jing said na subukan mo lang ang client mo and see kung if you are a good fit. Kaya you have to keep that in mind para wag mo kasing isipin na na etong client mo na ito forever client mo na agad-agad. You have to try them out first before you will be able to say, okay, ikaw na talaga, I will keep you. I will keep you. There. Very nice input, Miss Jing. Meron ka bang Is there anything you'd like to advertise or meron kang pa shout out? Now is the time.
Yes, you may subscribe to my channel, YouTube channel of course. Name is Jing Dalagan. As of late, medyo mabagal yung pasok ng ano ng subscribers pero I'm happy na
Mm.
umabot na ako sa 3,450 subscribers. So thank you very much and
Good.
of course yung huli kong video kumbaga nakalampas naman ng anong tawag dito, 100 views. Kahit na ano medyo nagda-diversify na ako ng topics that people care about and sometimes ano may halong promotional may promotional aspects din. Most of the time it's for entertainment na
Mm.
kasi ano na-entertain naman yung tao and then kahit paano may mga clips ako na puwedeng gamitin na naka-entertain din. It's ano, kumbaga sa YouTube, it's not just about the audio, it's about the video as well. And the
Yes.
moment that you discover which clips are safe to use for your videos, yan makaka-improve din yan. And siguro ang challenge sa akin ngayon is cater to both the Filipino and non-Filipino crowds, yun. So
Mm.
just subscribe, and then if you have some topic suggestions, tatapusin ko na yung isang podcast ko yung season 3 yung dapat sana season finale nung Saturday, kaya lang nagkasakit ako. So malamang this week ko i-release yung yung season finale ng aking podcast Untold Legends sa season 3. Ayun po. Yun. Hopefully you would makaabot kayo sa premiere, kasi pag may mga premiere minsan pino-post ko naman din dito sa sa Facebook. Yun po. Thank you.
I love that. I love that. You see how humble Jing is. At least hindi niya sinasabi, I've got thousands of millions of subscribers. So, 'di ba? Marami kasing ganun eh.
Meron.
ganun eh. Diba? Parang akala mo ba naman? But
Alam mo
anyway,
na,
ladies and
Pencos.
gentlemen, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, ayan ang link. All you need to do is click it, check it out, tignan ninyo. If it is a good fit for you, then go ahead and subscribe. If you think it is not a good fit for you, then at least sabihin, mag-like man lang kayo ng kahit na isa. At least even view it one time, the whole na podcast ni Miss Jing Dalagan. By the way, if you are a writer, if you are an aspiring writer, go and approach Miss Jing dahil marami siyang mga practical na maibibigay sa inyong mga tips dahil may pagka tough love din itong si Jing eh. That's why I like her very, very much. In any case, thank you very much for joining us tonight, Miss Jing. I hope I get to see you again. Amor,
Thank you.
thank you. Amor, what about you? Anong masasabi mo dito sa sa topic natin ngayon? How does one determine if a potential client is the right fit for them? Ay, nagkataon. Tama, nagkataon. Nagkataon. Sige. Do you need time? Do you need time? Do you need time for
okay na.
Gusto mo,
Okay.
do you need to break? Oh, okay. So, could you give us
Okay na.
your take for tonight's? Okay, so could you give us your take for tonight's topic naman?
Okay, I agree with Ma'am Jing na while she was explaining sa side niya, na alala ko yung word na it takes one to know one. Tapos yung give and take. Yeah. Isa na yun sa mga things na to determine kung for a potential client. At also gusto ko lang i-add na based lang sa experience ko, importante rin na makiramdam ka sa client mo. Kung na-feel mo na the client is trying to cooperate with you also, yun, isa na yun. Kasi may potential na productivity eh. So, more on instinct sa akin, tapos makiramdam sa paligid. Watch out for those ebbs and flow ng client mo para at least parang sabay kayo na working together. Yan. Parang additional na to from Ma'am Jing. That's all.
I like what I really like what you added there. Miss Amor, meron ka bang ibang meron ka bang gustong i-promote or meron kang pa-shout out?
For now, wala pa. Thank you. I enjoyed this.
Really? Wala pa? Wala ka pa? Oh, wala pa. Oh, okay. Anyway, Anyway, Miss Amor, I am inviting you to come and join us again here on Flip Chat and Chill. Pag may bakante kang time, sana naman ay sumali ka ulit because I do like your input. It is very short and yet it's substantial. So thank you very much for joining us
Thank you.
tonight. Sana naman maulit ito, Okay, Carlo, your turn.
Yes po. So overall po, no, or parang to summarize. So siguro po can you hear me po? Sorry po. Hello.
Yes.
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 So siguro po kasi gusto ko lagi ilagay yung sarili ko doon sa situation ng newbies. So siguro sa totally newbies muna kasi syempre ang hirap talagang i-determine kung bago ka. So kung if it's a right fit for you. So again, number one is ask help or from those who experienced it already. So I think itong VA Hub talaga is a good place to do that. And I also want to promote my coaching later. Sorry, but
Yes,
I
yes.
think but I think ito talaga yung magandang way para hindi mo nadaanan yung mga masalimuot na dadaanan mo as a VA or as a freelancer sa umpisa. Ano ba yung mga masalimuot na to? I'm sure na-experience na nating lahat, hindi tayo nabayaran ng tama or totally hindi tayo nabayaran.
Mhm.
So malaking issue 'yon. So gusto ko lang muna yung side ng newbie na freelancer. May mga isyung ganun. Sana maiwasan na natin 'yon through your coaches, your friends. So magtanong lang kayo sa mga friends nyo na freelancer, ano ba yung dapat gawin, paano ba makita kung kung fit talaga to sa akin. Number one, syempre ayaw natin nung maloko tayo ng kasi talamak talaga yan ngayon online. So pero on the other side naman, gusto ko rin i-emphasize na sila rin, takot din silang maloko. So, itong mga business owner na hina-hire yung service natin, takot din silang maloko. And I think sabi nga ni Sir kanina, ang ganda sana na ang reputation ng isang Filipino freelancer or virtual assistant ay cheap but very effective and talented. Kaso ang unti-unti through the years ang nagiging reflection nga natin sa mga international clients ay nawawala. So bigla tayong nawawala parang bula. So sana po wag tayong umabot doon. Lagi ko sinasabi sa mga nakakausap ko na pwede mo naman kausapin ng maayos yung client mo na halimbawa newbie ka, kailangan mo pa rin siyang kausapin and it's part of your learning experience to have that strength and kailangan mo maging brave na sabihin sa kanya na ayaw mo na. Wala ka namang mas maganda 'yon kaysa bigla ka na lang mawawala lalo na pag sa mga business kasi ang hirap lalo na kung may pumalit na freelancer sa or VA, ang hirap sa kanya nun kasi wala magta-turnover nung previous work na ginawa mo. So sana wag nating gawin 'yon. Sorry kung gano'n na naging gano'n yung naging ko. Pero so 'yun, so siguro ang pinaka general ko lang to make us feel na potential client is right for you. Number one, yun nga sabi ko kanina, it has to be something that you like. The niche or the niche that they always say, the kung anong industry yun, kailangan gusto mo yun. So ang hirap talagang kung nakita mo na yung sa application pa lang hindi mo gusto yung recruitment kasi maraming for example, general VA for recruitment. Ayaw mo yung recruitment, 'di ba? So wag mo na applyan. So yun yung lalo na sa mga newbie kung ayoko dun sa recruitment or nandiyan naman si friendly Google ngayon, 'di ba? Lagi i-Google mo lagi kung ano yun. Recruitment VA nakalagay. So ano ba yung tasks ng isang recruitment VA or general VA for digital marketing or social media management, etc. Napakadali ng i-Google ngayon. So makikita mo na yung parang basic overview nung job kung first and foremost okay ba sa yun. And then kung okay sa yun, next step nga is sabi nga ni Ma'am Jing kanina, mafe-feel mo na kay client yun as you go through. Lagi ko sinasabi sa mga kino-coachan ko, napaka-crucial ng first 2 weeks kasi doon mo mafe-feel kung kung anong type of client ba yung hawak mo. So, number one, may pakialam ba siya? Gusto ba niya laging makipag-usap sa'yo daily, or does he just give you the tasks and then bahala ka na? So, dun mo magigauge okay ba to? Pasok ba to sa schedule ko? Okay ba to? Lagi ba niya akong gustong kausapin? So, yun yung first 2 weeks yung crucial sa isang VA and business owner relationship. So, yun siguro yung mga mabibigay ko sa ngayon. Thank you po.
I love that. I love it. Wow. Napaka-generous mo pala. Ang dami mong naibigay. Yung iba, alam mo mga iba parang tinitipid nila eh. Kasi malay mo kung sa second type or, that's how we usually do it. May konting cliffhanger. May cliffhanger pag magbigay ng advice. So I love that you are very, very generous. Ang ganda. Ayan, ladies and gentlemen, pag hindi nyo narinig lahat yon, replay. Kasi replayable naman ito, ladies and gentlemen. And to those of you na team replay, ayan, enjoy it because I love that Carlo Medina is here with us tonight. Maganda ang input niya. So with that, Carlo, meron kang ipropromote ka mo, now is the time.
Yes. Actually, sorry kung dito ko pa siya pinremote. Pero like I said,
It's okay.
I also do VA coaching on the side. My page's name is Virtual Assist Philippines. Actually, medyo basketball yung background ko before. So, it's like a virtual assist. So, I'd like to assist people talaga. I do coaching also talaga basketball before. So, doon nag-start yung profile ko. And then, tas marami na ako nakilalang VAs through the years and natulungan ko sila. So, sabi ng misis ko, might as well, turn it into a business. So, like, sabi nga ni Miss Jing, di ba, kung ano yung strengths mo, gawan mo pwede mo gawing business as an online freelancer. So, yun, Virtual Assist Philippines po. Thank you po.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, nandyan po ang link ha. Nandyan ang link nilagay ni Carmi. All you have to do is check it out. And as Carlos said, ang background niya is a basketball coach. So if you happen to resonate to that kind of coaching, ladies and gentlemen, or if you are curious, tignan nyo kasi. All you have to do is click and see what he has to offer. Makikita nyo naman eh. Kasi ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we promote coaches is magkakaiba tayo naman talaga ng ugali, right? Some of you hate me. Some of you hate the way I talk. Some of you hate the way I say things. Some of you love me. The same goes with the rest of the coaches, ladies and gentlemen. Kaya kung kayo, hanggang ngayon naghahanap pa rin kayo ng the one na coach, then perhaps Carlo is the answer for you. Kaya tignan ninyo. Or if you're just curious, maybe you can gather some bits and pieces of knowledge from here and there sa mga ginagawa niya, sa mga posts niya. If you want some inspiration, nandun. Kasi itong page ni Carlo na ito, he is applying everything that he has learned. So that is already a big example of what you can become, ladies and gentlemen. So there you go. Check it out. Kaya si Carlo nahihiya pa kasing i-promote. Alam mo yung mga ibang panel, kita mo si Jing, you come to my YouTube channel, nakahanda na yan. Kaya kayo panel, Amor and Carlo, that if you happen to come back next time, ihanda na ninyo para ihanda na ninyo ang i-promote ninyo because I am definitely going to ask that. Okay? Bitin kapag wala kayong i-promote. Meron kang i-shoutout pa, Carlo?
Shout out to my wife and my son who are watching right now. Actually, hindi po talaga ako prepared kasi there's just this fellow VA that who's a good friend of mine na sinabi na she cannot make it today. And I just took her place. So, yung coaching ko po actually last year tinigil ko siya kasi I got sick eh. Pero parang siguro nga it's time to do it again. Lalo na with this platform that I was given. So thank you po again to VA Hub. Pasensya na.
Well, it's good. It's good. And Carlo, I do encourage you to keep on doing what you are doing since yun nga sabi mo, your background is coaching in basketball, and I find that interesting kasi marami mga coaches nakikita ko na parang their pattern is almost the same. Halos magkakaparehas ang system of preaching nila. So your way of coaching could be unique, and it may attract a lot of our viewers who will try it out. Tignan natin paano ba mag-coach ang isang basketball coach. How is he able to translate that in virtual assistants? And that's a very, very good example, again, ladies and gentlemen, of embracing your talents, embracing what you have, your specialty, what you are good at, and what you love, and making money out of it. Kasi pera pa rin ang problema natin. Kaya tayo nandito kasi gusto natin ng pera. Gusto natin ng better income. Gusto natin ng better situation. So again, let me go back to our topic for tonight. How to determine if a potential client is the right fit for you. You see, ladies and gentlemen, nasabi naman ni Amor, nasabi rin ni Jing, you need to assess yourself. You need to assess yourselves. Tignan ninyo kung ano ang meron kayo. Na-emphasize din ito ni Carlo, hanapin mo kung ano ang meron ka. Ladies and gentlemen, in order for you to have the strength and tenacity and ganacity of finding out if the client is a good fit for you, you first need to know your own criteria. Ano ba ang gusto mong gawin? Okay? Ano ba ang gusto mong gawin? Ano ba ang ini-enjoy mong gawin? Under what condition? Kasi sabi ko nga, yung time. Pag minsan, kailangan nyo ng flexi time. Gusto nyo ba ng flexi time? Gusto nyo bang 8 hours a day kayong nagtatrabaho? Gusto nyo bang 4 hours a day lang? O gusto nyo ba ng project-based? Gusto nyo bang yung tapusin lang ninyo yung project and then submit and then that's it? Gusto nyo ba ng ganun? So under what condition do you want to start generating income out of your skills, out of your talent? Kung sa simula pa lang, naakala ninyo wala kayong skills, meron po kayong skills. You just have to figure out kung ano ang skills na gusto ninyong gamitin. Because if you cannot, at dyan pa lang nahihirapan kayo, hindi ninyo magagawa yung pag-determine kung bagay kayo sa client na yan. You know why? Sabi ko sa inyo, under what condition, what are the terms and condition para makapagtrabaho kayo ng maigi? Para masaya kayo na nagtatrabaho, para hindi kayo nahihirapan na nagtatrabaho. Kasi kailangan ganun eh. That is the reason why we are freelancers. Now, the next question there is, anong klaseng tao ang pwede ninyong i-involve para matulungan kayo na gawin ninyo etong skill ninyo na gustong-gusto ninyo? See? So you have to first determine what your skills are, what are the things that you love to do or you are good at doing. The next is, under what conditions? Under what time? Gusto nyo ba yung nape-pressure kayo na mahigpit ang deadline, o gusto nyo ba yung medyo maluwag-luwag ang deadline? Kasi may mga ganun eh. Mayroon yung iba na they thrive kapag konting deadline lang ang binigay sa kanila. May mga ganun na freelancers. And then, the type of people na gusto ninyo, na tutulong sa inyo para mag-grow kayo sa skill nyo na yon. Yun, dun ninyo madedetermine, ladies and gentlemen, kung anong klaseng client ang gusto ninyo. Mapaugali man, mapapera man, kasi yung iba, okay lang na hindi masyado sa pera basta maluwag namang kausap o masayahin. Meron naman yung katulad ko, wala akong pakialam sa ugali mo na client, basta ang importante, maibigay mo ang asking fee ko, ang asking rate ko. Yung ganon. So those are the kinds of people whom I want to be involved with my business. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you determine if a potential client is the right fit for you. You have to know yourself first. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us tonight, and I hope to see you again the next time. Bye-bye.